Yeah, that's definitely in driving. Hey, shut the door. Come back here. Come back here.
What's going on?
Hey, pulled you over. Take your hands out of your pockets.
Okay.
Pulled you over today.
Okay.
Because you have a suspended driver's license. I ran your tags.
Okay.
And I found that the registered owner was
license
and registered owner.
You say what?
Take your hands out of your pockets, please.
Okay. No.
I ran your tags.
Okay. I understand that, but don't put your hands on me.
Okay.
Don't reach your hand. Okay.
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Hey, just settle down. Yeah, we're allowed to. Why?
No, you're not.
I allowed for 10 years.
Calm down. Chill out. I ran your tags. You want me to explain why I pulled you over?
I know that you cannot do that.
You want me to explain to you why I pulled you over?
You cannot do that, sir.
Give me your keys.
Why do you need my keys?
Why do you need my keys? You're about to catch a criminal charge. Why? Because you're detained for a traffic offense and you're not allowed to leave. You're under arrest for driving on a suspended driver's license.
That's not a criminal offense.
It's a traffic offense.
It's a traffic offense, not a criminal offense.
It's a criminal offense. It's a misdemeanor instead of Arkansas.
No, that's not a misdemeanor.
Okay. So just lean against this. Do it. We don't have to come.
Okay.
Well, quit. Tighten it up.
I'm not tightening up.
Okay. You're about to find your way in a state of handcuffs. Okay. Just settle down.
Okay.
Just settle down.
Okay. Am I being detained?
Yes. You're under arrest.
What's your RAS?
What is RAS?
Reasonable suspicion of driving on a suspended license, Charles.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
That's not illegal. Yes, it is. Because you have to. It's a traffic offense before you get up to the traffic stop.
Hey, don't argue with silly stuff. I'm not going to argue with silly stuff.
See you there.
Okay. Mr. Terry.
Yes.
So
what? Okay. So y'all are arresting me for suspended driver license that I don't have.
Come here. Walk right over here. Okay. So that's you.
1649.
Okay, you got behind my car.
Suspended.
Okay, I'm suspended. I didn't. Okay, you're saying I'm suspended.
Yeah,
but I haven't did anything criminal.
So I ran your license plate.
But that's not criminal.
I ran your license. It's a misdemeanor in the state of Arkansas.
It's not criminal, man.
Okay, well, I'm not going to argue this.
I studied law for 10 years. That's not criminal.
All right, well, right now you're under arrest for driving off suspended driver's license. And I'm not going to have this silly argument anymore, okay?
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what is all this about.
Well, I've told you 15 times.
Okay, can I call my wife?
No, you cannot. I'm going to put this right on my seat, okay? Is there anything in your car that can get you in trouble? Any weapons? No, I'm towing your vehicle per departmental policy. No, you can't. Go back over there, please.
He's got to drive my car. He said he's going to drive my car back.
He cannot.
Why not?
Because per department policy, I have to tow your vehicle.
Why? I mean, y'all just towing my car?
Enter 605. Start me another unit over here, please. Yeah, I'll get you a supervisor.
Can I get a supervisor? I don't want to talk to a supervisor because I don't understand this. Y'all towing my car.
Henry 605 to street crime supervisor available at the moment.
Y'all got behind my car.
6416 Colonel Glenn, DeCoin Laundromat. Your presence is being requested, sir.
That doesn't make any sense. Y'all just jump behind my car. Y'all jump behind my car.
So you have no reasonable expectation of privacy.
Run my car for no reason. Y'all had no problem with this. I wasn't doing that. That tag is just for your court to us.
Hey, 605, sorry, I'm in a verbal argument. We're fine, nobody run code. Everybody slow down. It's all good.
Throw me in handcuffs.
Explain it to you about 15 seconds. Okay. Continue. So right now, per departmental policy, inventory search until your car. Not gonna happen. So, per my department policy, I have to tow it. I'm not allowed to let anybody take it.
Because he got driving suspended license?
Yes, sir.
I can drive his car.
No, sir. My department policy doesn't allow me to do that. Hey, help him put him in the car.
Like, why is there 4 officers?
Go ahead.
Myself in 606 out here.
Yeah, I pulled over because I thought it was my neighbor.
He's not a felon. I don't know why he's tripping about that. Will you get some latex, please?
Yeah, I was just like,
You have gloves?
We need a
He's a felon?
Now I'm on hang up.
Do y'all know him by chance? Okay. So I ran his license plate, which you have no reasonable expectation of privacy, your license plate. We don't have to have a reason to run your license plate. We found that the registered owner of this vehicle has a suspended driver's license. We saw him in the car, pulled him over, and he jumped out immediately and started arguing with us, talking about how he studied law, which, cool, I hope he did, that's great. But it's an unclassified misdemeanor in the state of Arkansas to drive on a suspended driver's license. That's why he was put in handcuffs. He was tensing up. So to avoid a fight, we went ahead and put him in handcuffs because that's where that was going.
Told him he was being arrested.
Yes, for driving on suspended driver's license.
You're arresting him for a misdemeanor?
Yes. And then, so per my departmental policy.
Freedom is rights, though, when you arrest him.
We're not holding.
Schindler. Let's just.
You guys. It doesn't matter. I paid them to do their job. I'm a taxpayer.
And we just got a gun from a convicted felon.
Okay.
Okay. No, ma'am, you're more than welcome to stand here. Yeah. Well, right now he's under arrest for a felon.
Well, you just said he was under arrest for a misdemeanor.
Well, yeah, and that changed when I found the firearm, but you interrupted me, so you don't let me get there.
Girl, stop talking to me.
Research first, you got hold. 3514 half bell. Just stack two. I'll be around in a second.
I asked you to get away from me.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, let's just end it. Let's move on. We're not going to sit here and argue, because then we are going to have a problem. So let's just move along, please. But I know you're agreeing with us, and she's perfectly fine to disagree with us. That's fine. Everybody's allowed to disagree or agree. But we're not going to stand here on the side of the road and argue about stuff. Okay? You tell me he's under arrest. Just tell him he's under arrest for having him.
Oh, I mentioned the guy.
Hey, Mr. Terry.
Yeah.
Don't kick your feet out.
I'm not.
Hey, my supervisor's on the way.
Yeah, but y'all pulled me up for no reason.
Pulled you over because you're driving on a suspended
Y'all
license.
pulled me up, and that's no reason. You can't do that, man.
Okay, well, right now you're under arrest for possession of a firearm by certain persons because you're a convicted felon. There's a gun underneath your seat, and you're the only person in the car.
Okay, well, I'm not worried about that because that gun's registered my wife, so I'm not worried about it.
Guns aren't registered in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. You're incorrect.
That's her gun. It belongs to
Hey,
her.
so let's just quit this back and forth, and let's just take it in court.
I'm not worried about it, man.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You seem pretty worried about it.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you? Who are you? Oh, okay, yeah. Let's just go that way, please, and thank you.
The second one, go completely into his body scout.
What is he convicted of?
That stack of cash, I'm assuming.
That is indicative of narcotics.
Leaving high premises, large amounts of spirits, previous conviction. Makes personal order, you know? Jumping out of the car. When you know you've been pulled over, you had to sit behind him for 15 minutes.
This is a little road because people wouldn't yield.
81 and 83 have an assault progress. 09 with 57th Street.
Do you run the gun?
Call about you police for children not being in Malachi are being abused by a life jail hole. About you talk to them on the phone and they were screaming like they were being assaulted. Super, safety, number 1. Go for both. Actually, Super said, when you get to the car, Sydney, it's going to get the service occurred. 6500 Highland Drive, Highland Apartment, apartment number 614. Calling me to report of the neighbor cutting him off and he is flipping him off. This one. Close 55. Having the service to carpet 3901 West Market with the Wild Green. I'm the subject who sounded like they may have had some issues. I'm like, talk to someone about someone accusing him of stealing items from the scene. Somebody on white hair in a wheelchair wearing a brown cap, blanket, red shirt over his sleeve. He called, they can say he's now from the location.
Nothing at all. The guy in custody. So we stopped, we ran his tags, found the registered owner, and his suspended driver's license. Conducted a stop on that BC. As recorded, we see this in the back and he immediately jumps out and locks the door. He's putting his hands in his pockets. I tell him once, okay, take your hands out of your pockets. He does it again. Brandon grabs his arm, and we're going back and forth about how he's not under arrest and studied law for 10 years. He's being super ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Acting like he has something in the car. Going back and forth how he studied law for 10 years. Tell me that driving on suspended is not a misdemeanor. It is. He keeps tensing up. We can go ahead and cuff him. Tell him he's under arrest for driving on suspended driver's license.
I
then tell him I'm going to tow his vehicle per department policy. Tell him that per department policy and Supreme Court case law, I'm going to conduct a inventory search of the car. I didn't say Supreme Court case law to him, but we both you and I know it. So I'm going to conduct an inventory search. Look inside. Look underneath the seat where valuable things such as firearms are usually kept. So we're doing an inventory search and there's a gun, and he is a convicted felon. So he is under arrest for possession of firearms by persons. So he is in the backseat of the car. He has not been thoroughly searched yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey Brandon, let's go ahead and get a real search on this guy. Hey sir, this is my sergeant. I'm gonna need you, before you talk to him, I'm gonna need you to step out and face the car. We're gonna get a search on you really quick, okay? Anything on your person? No. Okay. Nothing that can poke me? No. Hurt me? Okay. Spread your feet apart for me. Yes, sir.
They real down there.
I just gotta make sure.
Okay, alright. You the sergeant? Yes, sir. Okay. What's your name, sir? I'm Charles Hunt. Charles Hunt? H-U-N-T? Hunt. Okay. Your officers, I know you see farther than them because we're going to the Supreme Court. I hope you know that. I told them I'm studying law for 10 years. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. There's no way these guys could have known that was me in the car. Okay? The full joke. They had no RAS. Okay.
Go ahead and take a seat for me.
Reasonable articulate suspicion. They had none because they didn't know who was in the car. My wife could have been in the car. We're gonna sit for all they knew. So that's why I'm taking y'all to the Supreme Court. Okay. And I'm gonna get $1 million for every day I sit in jail.
Okay, well you just gained another charge. Attempt to influence. You just gained another charge. Attempt to influence law enforcement.
No, I'm not.
Congratulations.
No, I'm not.
Kansas versus Glover is the United States Supreme Court case that clarifies that a vehicle return. Say it again, sir. No, it has not. No, it has.
No, it is not.
Okay. So what?
Well, we're not going to the U.S. Supreme Court because they're not going to rehear the case they just
They just judged on in 2020.
So, Mr. Glover,
I'll get a free flight out of it. I'll see you there.
Mr. Glover, are you aware which Supreme Court case says I'm allowed to conduct an inventory search of your vehicle? Because I'm pretty sure you just said overturned just to disagree with me. Because that's
He did.
quite obviously not true.
Overturned.
Okay. All right. So what is the what is the paramount pillar of Fourth Amendment involving law enforcement? What Supreme Court case?
I'm not going to discuss this with you.
Okay.
I have discussed that.
Nope.
I appreciate it.
That's fine. I was just trying to help you understand, that's all.
No, you can't help me understand.
Come over here, please.
You understand. Y'all still on the codes.
What code?
Y'all are.
What codes?
You know what code. Don't play that.
No, I actually, that is a legitimate question. What code? Like criminal code? Is that what you're talking about?
It's color of law.
Well, yeah. Everything I've done today has been well within the color of law.
Color of law. It's not. The color of law is not law, then you know.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not color of law, you know it's not law.
Where'd you study law?
Don't worry about all that, man.
Okay.
All that doesn't matter.
Google. That's where he started from.
No. We'll see. We'll see where I study.
Okay.
Once y'all, once I get my
There is a reason you're not practicing law, and that is
the practice of law. The practice
That one?
No. That's great. That's people that talk felonies that practice law. Judgment is it.
Okay. Turn right, sir. Go ahead. All right there, that room says duty room. Go ahead, sir. See the first door right there on the left? That room up there? This one? Right there, yeah.
Are y'all taking these off?
Yeah.
Hey, grip tight on me.
Face forward here. You said they're too tight?
Okay.
Well, wait, hold on.
Circulation off to my.
Let me make sure I'm in here per policy. So my partner's very large fingers can fit in.
probably the largest finger in the North Police Department.
So just to make sure we're within policy, since you're saying you're going to sue me and all that, which you did catch another charge for.
Okay. It's okay.
Can you slide out of those shoes for me, please?
I know what a charge is.
Okay.
Like most people don't know around here.
Okay. Well, I do too. Contrary to what you're saying.
Okay. Why aren't you a lawyer?
Because I don't want to be a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
I have a calling to be a police officer, and I can't afford law school.
Oh, okay.
Can't afford it.
Okay.
Probably don't have the grades for it, but I do have the grades.
You don't have the grades for it. You probably don't have a smart school.
Probably not. You're probably right. But I'm
So I think you need to leave that alone.
certainly smart enough to be a police officer, and I'm a pretty darn good one at that.
Okay.
When I uncuff this hand, put your left hand up on the wall, please.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank you.
right. I just need everybody's name though.
Go 3.
Anything to do with this, I need their name.
Okay.
Okay.
Take a seat, please.
Okay.
Let's grab a picture of it for us.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah, I need everybody's name. Including yours.
Goad. I'm Goad. That's Hutchinson. He's Chandler. My employee number is.
Thank you.
Yeah, you betcha.
You want to make a second tonight?
Simple.
No. Okay. Busy.
Throw back this way, sir.
Of course, y'all lock it. Y'all leave the door open.
No, put this in right there.
Oh, y'all leave the door open. How long I'm be in here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not too long though. Maybe probably about an hour.
I just want to know. Okay. Can I have some water?
Sure. I'll go buy you a bottle. Sure. Yeah.
You know, they put out missing reports and stop everybody from doing that. Let everybody know. gotta keep it cold like this all the time of year?
Yep.
Man.
It's like a hospital for germs.
Oh, okay. Dude, man, you take it to the city board.
Thank you. Yes, sir. His intermediate light has no lights on.
What's the first part of the
Number 10-8. He had no lights on. His intermediate is 18, driving with mom.
Thank God I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking and doing all that old crazy stuff, man, like 13 years ago. Nothing like getting sober. I have a mind to use. Most of these youngsters, they run around here high.
Until here, do you want to go over to the Markham Shackleford area or back down to John Barrow? Yeah, we can Markham Shackleford off. Let's go over there real quick. Up close. 10-4 sounds good.
Look who it is. Just wondering how long it's going to be. What's up, dude? How you doing? What prompted this? Did it suck over there?
It did, and unfulfilled promise.
Small show, possession firearms for the
The county, and they're like, we'll bring you back in as Joe. You're going to test for sergeant in January. Nice. All this, I was like, they put me back on. Supposedly put me back on. Well, that's yet to happen.
Check that out.
They're just telling you.
Obviously, like, look, 2 shifts. I see your deputy, like, your nephew over there. So,
Congratulations.
I'm at the
Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, man. All right.
Man, this is a hardcore. Until you don't do it. Man,
Yeah, they're uncomfortable.
it's injured.
Cut like that.
Are you bleeding? No, you don't look like you're cut at all.
It's just tight. Cut the circulation on. I can't even feel my.
I'll put my finger in there.
Man, I forgot about that, man. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. You don't need that. Okay. Can I get my numbers out my phone?
Dude,
Oh.
told you 15 times. Come on. Goodness gracious. Push it shut.
Yeah.
15 minutes maybe. If that.
Alright, anybody side down through. Look straight ahead. Anything on it?
Let me see.
Sure.
What do you see? Strip them out. We got drug priors. Strip them out.
Hey, Tom, executive, normally you closer.
Strip them out.
There's only 3, I can't do traffic stop. We just kind of ended up here.
Hold these.
Decided to get the shop.
He's acting like he has something.
Squat and pop 3 times.
He's been peachy since we pulled him over. He might have swallowed something.
Normally, give me a percentage. I would say 90.
You looking at that right there?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, he might have swallowed something. I think it'd be higher up than right there, though.
Yeah, it would be up there. I would definitely be able to see it up here. Yeah, there's no way. You'd see it. You'd see it circular. And it's south this here. Actually, I think it's one more bigger on the guy had taken ibuprofen like 2 months ago.
Really? Guess that's why you swallow the water, huh? What's up, Buck? There I do. Like I said, just don't make any calls, okay? Don't, even though it's ringing, don't answer it. Just,
Glad you to get my contact. Can I get a pen and paper?
yeah, you betcha.
Get my contact. I'm just getting my contact out. Can I hit ignore?
Yeah.
I know you see me hitting the mail. I'll get the numbers. I can call you back.
Who is it that's calling you?
That's my girl.
Okay.
I need to,
Answer the phone. Tell her you cannot talk for more than a couple seconds, and tell her where you are, so she doesn't freak out.
That's right. Babe.
Why did you go?
Don't put it on speaker. Hold it up to you.
Baby, I'm in jail. I swear to God, I'm in jail right now. I swear to God, on my mama.
Where's the gun right now? Where are your mother at?
I'm not playing. Look, I'm gonna call you. Look, I'm gonna call you as soon as I get on the phone with her. I'm not playing. No, I swear. Listen, I'm not playing. I'm gonna have to call. I'm not. Listen, I'm serious. I'm in jail right now. Yes, I am. For real. Dude. No, they don't. I just made it to the booking little place up in the inside the room. They got me on some more ones and they're done. I'm not playing. Dude, I swear to God, I feel my mama. I feel everything I love. Look, let me call you back. I gotta call you back on the other phone.
Let me call you back, baby. Just let me call you back.
Because I can.
Didn't believe you?
Yeah.
Well, at least she knows you're okay.
I don't get in trouble, so
At least she knows you're okay. That's all I was worried about. Is they don't want her to think something bad happened to you. That way she can let everybody else know.
Oliver, let me get the rest of it.
It's a cool phone.
He does not have a bond.
Can I text my wife?
Penitentiary, where he came from. So he's just here for court. He's not going to get time. He's not going to get more sentence for ABC.
In here. Don't tell me about that. Please don't.
He does not have it. He has not completed his time yet, so he's not going anywhere. What's the name? No, what's the name?
Charles Hunt.
You need the ADRs? This copy's been sent over yet, Brandon? You talking to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here on felony charges.
I'll just let you know.
I got you.
You got 2 out of 3rd division
Yeah.
1 out of 2nd.
and 1 out of 2nd.
Yep.
That's the copies we need. Yeah, we're going to go down that route with identification.
No.
Number.
7 hours, dude. People handcuffed for a couple of days. I don't care about none of that, man. All I'm saying is, you ain't telling me nothing about what I'm here for. Nothing, man. You ain't saying nothing to me about nothing. Nothing about nothing? Yeah. Look. You didn't listen to what I told you this morning. Man, you see the damn... You already seen the situation I was in, man. This morning. That's a bad situation to be in. That's what I'm saying. Man, I ain't no threat to nobody. Come on, bro.
Central. Yeah, one of our medical working. She's on.
One medical personnel report to DCOM. One medical personnel report to DCOM. All units 1055 is now progress. Attention all units 1055 is now progress.
Last thing is like, how can I help you?
Attention all units 55 is now in progress. Attention all units 1055 is now in progress. 207.
Say it again. He didn't grab anything. He moved his paper. Less than 2?
Yeah.
It's a D felony.
That's with intent?
With purpose? Is it? Yeah, it's a C felony. Do what? We're not putting charges on you. We're talking about something completely different. Completely different.
More charges on it.
No, that would be illegal.
They don't put charges on anybody. Okay. Learned every little bit of this.
Well, you had a gun. You're not allowed to have a gun. You're out on suspended. You can't do that. And you told me you were going to sue me for taking you to jail.
I said I'm going to the Supreme Court with this. I didn't say I'm suing him.
Yeah, you did. It's on high definition body camera. Two people heard you say it.
I went to the Supreme Court with this because I didn't know am I going to get ejected in the regular court.
Well, so the court that allowed us to do what we did today, everything we did, was the United States Supreme Court. Okay, well, that doesn't mean that it is incorrect. I use United States Supreme Court case law every day. This is my job. Every day.
Supreme Court told you could pull me over for having a contract with the state.
For what?
For having a contract with the state.
That doesn't. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense.
We're going with sovereign citizen now, but
You're required by law to have a valid driver's license to drive a vehicle in the state of Arkansas on public streets. You're required by law. So typically what you were just saying is what people who call themselves sovereign citizens start to say. Yeah. So law, the contract you said. Sure, but it's required by law to have that driver's license. And yours has been suspended. Correct. Which is a misdemeanor offense in the state of Arkansas, which is why you were taken into custody. So I was trying to explain to you, we could have avoided all of that arguing back and forth if you would just, Yes. And then, for my departmental policy, if somebody is driving on a suspended driver's license, I have to tow their vehicle. I'm not allowed to let somebody come get it. I have to tow it. And per the United States Supreme Court case law, South Dakota versus Opperman, I can conduct an inventory search of your vehicle prior to towing it. While conducting an inventory search of your vehicle, discovered a firearm underneath your driver's seat. When we ran you an ACIC, when we checked to see if your license was valid, we saw that you were a convicted felon. And you're in possession of a firearm, which is a felony offense in the state of Arkansas.
You said Hayard, Hayard. That's kind of it.
So just so you're aware of everything you're being charged with, possession of a firearm by certain persons. No, you do though. I'm a police officer.
I'm trying to figure out, like, you're trying to tell me, you're trying to speak legalese to me. I'm like, dude, that's not even registered because there's certain things you don't even understand.
Oh, well, I understand everything I just said to you. Probably better than most lawyers, actually.
Surface.
But,
you're on a surface.
Okay, well, surface is all I need to know to do my job effectively. Everything I just said to you is all I needed to know to do everything I just did today.
You've got no more than that.
Okay, what did I need to know? What did I need to know? Well, you obviously don't know because you keep saying more than that because you don't know. Okay. So you're being charged with possession of firearm by certain persons, attempt to influence a law enforcement officer, driving on a suspended license, and driving a vehicle with improper window tint because the front right passenger window on your vehicle tested to have 4% light level transmission. In the state of Arkansas, the windows to the left and right of the driver are required to have 25% or greater light transmission level. Also, upon checking you in ACIC, we discovered you had a failure to pay warrant at a Little Rock traffic court. So you're being charged with 1 count of failure to pay. And then you had 2 additional warrants at a Little Rock environmental court for failure to appear. Those warrants are LR 21-422 and LR 20-4168. So you're being charged with 2 counts of failure to appear out of Little Rock environmental court.
Okay. That is down pat.
Yes, sir. You might want to shut it off so it doesn't die.
That's already it's shut off. What's my items to my family members?
That'll be up to them.
That's something they can follow through about.
Adam David, Tom G, AD, DJ.
Say it again, sir.
I had a cold down pat.
Yep. I'm expected to. It's my job.
I'm sorry, somebody walked up on me. What'd you say?
In what way? Oh, educate me. Please, make me understand, please. Well, tell me how I'm wrong, since you're so smart. Tell me how I'm wrong. Yes, please. What did I do wrong? So I can, you studied law for 10 years, so I can do it right the next time. Let me. Okay.
Y'all let me do it right now.
Can you tell me about Terry versus Ohio? What about Pennsylvania versus Mims?
Versus Murdoch?
Mims.
Versus Murdoch?
Yeah, what about Illinois versus Wardlow? What about Maryland versus Wilson?
If he doesn't have anything going on.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm asking. Well, you studied law for 10 years.
You'll get there one day.
No, I'm saying.
So you studied law for 10 years.
No, I'm saying. I thought you said Murdoch versus King.
I didn't. I said Pennsylvania versus Mims.
Oh, okay. I thought you were Murdoch.
What about Terry versus Ohio? You know that one?
Terry versus Ohio?
Yes, sir.
What does it say?
Well, I'm asking you. You studied law for 10 years. You would know that.
What does it say?
I'm asking you.
Because you're the one telling us we don't know anything. So we're just trying to see if you got anything
Okay.
going on.
Yeah, what are you doing?
But genuinely, if you can give me a valid point of something I did.
You got a copy of this warrant?
Yeah.
You got the report, so I ain't got a chance to read it, but you got the report.
Oh, you were there. You know what happened. So where'd you study law? Where'd you study law?
You haven't been paying your you said Murdoch?
Well, that's one thing we do disagree with is taxes.
Y'all have a business card?
A business card? No, sir.
No.
I'm not a business.
City does not give us
Hey, we're in trouble with something for packing hermitage. Black control blazer with a gold license plate, but it's probably going to belong to them.
Yes, sir.
every single day.
Expect you to. It's my job.
The plate just show up on hot sheets, so that one's in. They're not supposed to, but I know there's the third or second one that we stopped, and it's on there, but it's their car, so I don't know.
Say it again, sir.
Everything is on the Admiralty and Maritime. Just remember that.
Maritime?
He's a sovereign citizen. He just doesn't know
Where, like boats?
He's a sovereign citizen. He just doesn't know what's on.
Okay.
Where he want to be. One or the other.
It's a thing that's always good.
Okay. You're more nation then?
So the reason he's saying that is because everything you were saying is consistent with what sovereign citizens say. That's all. Say it again.
That don't even make sense, man.
Nothing you have said in the past hour has made sense.
I'm trying to figure out why all of a sudden the law trying to spit legalese at me.
I'm not spitting legalese. I'm spitting facts.
Like he's
So, United States Supreme Court.
6 months.
Yeah.
Okay, so
960 hours.
they didn't teach you no law in there.
Yeah. Well,
They didn't learn no law.
they taught me United States Supreme Court case law. They taught me how the Fourth Amendment works.
They don't teach you that.
Okay. Well, why not?
They don't do that.
How do you know? How do you know?
They got lawyers to do that. They don't need you to do that.
Yeah. A whole lot of lawyers don't have a very good grasp of case law.
They do.
No, they don't. Quite the opposite, actually.
They do.
They barely have a grasp of the Constitution.
I talked to bar attorneys and they do have a
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Why don't you practice? Why don't you make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year?
In all seriousness, you should. If you do have a law degree, you
You're so
should.
smart. Why don't
You really should. Go be a lawyer.
Be a lawyer.
Yeah.
You think I should be a lawyer?
Yeah. If you have a law degree, why not?
So why wouldn't you make the money off of it?
In all seriousness, like, all jokes aside, if you really do have a law degree, go be a lawyer. It's great money. It really is. I don't have the, I'm not cut out for law school. I probably wouldn't pass. I'm not that great at school. And I like being a police officer. I don't want to be a lawyer. Pretty good police officer, though. Yeah, I love being a police officer. It's what I've wanted to do since I was a child. You wouldn't have lawyers if you didn't have police officers. There's nothing to argue. I'd say I like being a police officer.
We don't really need police officers. We got sheriffs.
Oh.
You are a sovereign citizen. You just don't know.
You just confirmed it.
We don't.
You just confirmed it.
We don't really need them.
You need to write that down because you need to figure out what's up.
So what does a sheriff's deputy do that's different than what I do? They enforce criminal law. They.
Why would we just hire more sheriffs?
What's the difference? A sheriff is elected. Okay. A mayor is elected. A mayor appoints a chief of police. Chief of police hires police officers. What is the difference between a sheriff? A sheriff is elected and appoints sheriff's deputies.
Hey, Bucky, you got any gold French flags in here?
Yes, but what I'm asking you is what is the difference? What can a sheriff's deputy do that I can't do?
This is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
Yes, please do. Please help me.
What does COP stand for?
It's a short term for copper, and the term is derived from when police officers used to wear copper badges.
Absolutely.
So what does COP stand for? Tell me.
Constable on patrol.
Okay.
That's a version that some people.
That's a version that some people say.
You can look in the Black's Law Dictionary. It'll tell you the same thing.
The what?
Black's Law Dictionary.
What is that?
The Law Dictionary. You ever read a Law Dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Charles, I need you to come to the realization that you are, in fact, a sovereign citizen. And just go ahead and embrace it.
No.
Because everything you've cited is
if this
going down the list of I'm a sovereign citizen.
Charles, if any of this
missing is I didn't have to break the window to drag you out of the car.
And Charles, if any of this conversation is offending you, we can stop. But I'm actually quite enjoying it. So if it's bothering you, we'll stop.
Like that's the only thing missing from sovereign citizen bingo.
Man, that don't bother me. Look what you done.
So, well, what is the difference between a police officer like myself and a sheriff's deputy like him? What's the difference? What?
The Constitution speaks of the sheriff and it doesn't speak of.
So you got any gold flinch?
Yeah, I have taken a pledge to uphold the Constitution of the United States.
You did? Trying to help
Yes.
out over here.
With my hand on the Bible.
Why do y'all call y'all car cruisers?
Because we cruise around the streets.
I
Why?
I call it a car.
Yeah, first of all, I don't call it a cruiser. But that is
don't call it a car.
What is a motor?
something driven on the street by a motor, powered by a typically combustion engine. It gets you from point A to point B.
What's the auto trust account number?
I don't even know what that is, Charles. Were you driving or traveling?
It's over.
You traveling.
It's over with, man.
I'm feeling like we're getting to the traveling part here.
Well, it's like
no, run that by me.
These are minors.
Run that by me one more time. An auto what? What does the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution say? What does it say? Okay. Like I said, if the conversations make you uncomfortable, we'll stop. But you seem to be enjoying conversation. I'm enjoying the conversation. So I feel like we're just having a friendly conversation.
I don't want to talk about the Fourth Amendment.
I guess that Florida tag
Y'all don't
was
go off the Constitution, though.
I do. Everything I do every single day is
Y'all run
every.
over the Constitution. The Constitution not even normally in the court to y'all.
how much
Y'all do not go off the
Everything I do
Man,
is framed in the Constitution of the United States.
Everything you did today was unconstitutional.
Which part of it was?
Pulling me over.
Okay, how's that unconstitutional?
You had no reason. You had no RAS. You had
Yeah,
no reason, articulate suspicion to pull my car.
I had reasonable suspicion to believe you were driving on a suspended driver's license.
Man, if I go to the Supreme Court, they'll say the same thing.
Actually, they're going to say, look at all these different Supreme Court cases that prove you're wrong.
The one they just decided on within the last few years.
Yeah, because people not going up there. Yeah, because you have to go up there and tell them that. They can overturn it. It can be overturned.
You're going to go up.
It can't be overturned.
The Supreme Court
They can't be there too.
They can be.
Okay, right.
And tell them to overturn it because you Charles Hunt.
Oh God, man, why is he doing this?
So what I
Y'all
think,
had 6 months of police training and no law. Why are we talking about law?
you know what I think you're mad about? I think you're mad you got caught with a gun
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have.
that you're not allowed to have.
You're a felon.
Yeah.
I'm mad because my civil rights were trampled over.
Which one?
All of them.
Okay. Well, sir, unfortunately, that is not true, sir.
Man, y'all still, man, y'all salsa on my right.
We what?
Salsa dance on my right.
Which right did we salsa dance on?
Every last one.
Look, the guy on 115 needs to go to the bathroom.
Raven! What's up, Raven? You doing alright? What you end up in here for, Raven?
Why didn't you ever tell us you wanted? We know right where to get her. I just found out.
Working 2004 Chevy.
It's like a bully. If you don't fight back, you're gonna keep bullying you.
It's not bullying. I took a gun out of the hands of a convicted felon. That is the definition of my job.
The ones that look like armbands or
Oh, I'm sorry you see it that way.
Yeah, 10-4.
But I love my job, and I think it's one of the best jobs in the world.
it's a good time.
And I think taking guns out of the hands of convicted felons who have been convicted for having dangerous drugs is pretty important to the community. I care about the community a lot. That's why I do this job. No, your rights absolutely matter, sir.
You don't have the Second Amendment right. You forfeited that the day you were.
You are no longer allowed to own a firearm.
And the way they say that in the Constitution, it's no Constitution.
It's not a Constitution, it's state law.
Where is it? It's not where?
I said it's not in the Constitution because I know the Constitution. Yeah. Which you evidently don't. Because everything we made today was a reasonable search and seizure. Everything we did was a reasonable. The United States Supreme Court, who interprets the Constitution of the United States, said everything we did today was reasonable. Okay.
Most people don't even know 3 branches of government. So that's
Do you know the 3 branches of the government?
most people don't.
Okay. Well, tell me what they are.
That's not what I just said. Why would I know the 3 branches of government? Why would
Well, you're insulting my intelligence, so I'm curious.
most people? I didn't say.
Well, they're the executive, the judicial, and the legislative.
Yeah, okay. You got to say most people don't. So I mean, it's easy to get over them.
So what does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
I'm just saying, man. Most people don't even know they're under the color of law. So it don't matter. You don't even know what the color of law is.
I do. I've explained it to you very thoroughly. Yeah, that's right. I would agree with that. Yeah.
So it's easy for you, people, these courts, to keep running over people's rights. Y'all trapping on people. It's easy to do that.
But
Take from the
I haven't violated any rights.
I didn't say you.
Say it again.
I didn't say you didn't. I didn't say you
You've said that I've violated your rights
I didn't say nothing.
all afternoon. You said that's all I've done. Hey, Robbie.
We don't. Yeah, my dear. I like you. Fortunately, judicial system works a little different than what y'all do. Hard to get justice on the
Yeah. Tell that to the 76 homicide victims' families in the city of Little Rock this year.
They held hostage my boyfriend in the application.
Stopped. And I'll do it because I had an arrest warrant for.
Where they at?
Yes, sir. That is correct. So you think I just picked a car at random and pulled it over? Prove it. I didn't do that. I have proof that I pulled you over for driving on suspended driver's license. Everything we do is recorded.
So y'all just randomly ran my tags?
Yes. You have no reasonable expectation of privacy of the tags that are on your vehicle. At all. None. Zero.
Okay, so what's
Zilch.
on the street? The tags only exist for me to run.
Yeah, you don't.
They serve no other purpose in this world. For me to identify you and your vehicle.
I don't need the tags, though.
Huh?
No, you do.
You print out your little world sovereign citizen tag you want.
You're required. You are required by law to have tags.
So how is it not privacy of my life?
Because you have no reasonable expectation of privacy, the tags are displayed on your vehicle. The police do not have to have any
They're only there for me to run.
The police don't have to have any reasonable suspicion. Yeah, and if it wasn't you, we would have said, have a nice day. But the Supreme Court has deemed it reasonable to believe that the registered owner is driving the car, and you're allowed to make a brief investigatory detention to see if that person is driving the car. We found out you were, and you have suspended driver's license. When you jumped out, when you jumped out and started confronting the police in an aggressive manner and putting your hands in your pockets repeatedly.
I was getting out of the car because I was watching the road.
You knew you were pulled over.
I might get out the car.
No, you can't. Well, you can. You shouldn't.
I can't get out my vehicle.
Not when you're being detained by the police.
Oh, no. Now I know you can.
So if you had started walking away, you think you're allowed to do that?
I can't even get out my vehicle.
So you think you could just get out and walk away?
I wasn't walking away. I walked towards y'all. Didn't run. I wasn't.
You weren't acting like this.
Wasn't finna run. No, because I don't have to act like that because I'm educated. I never know that y'all ain't acting.
That was right.
Y'all think y'all got to figure it out, don't you?
I do have it figured out.
Oh, you know.
I know for a fact.
They don't tell you everything. You know you're a judge, they tell you everything. Y'all don't know.
How many times have you testified in court? How many times have you testified in court? How many times have you talked to a judge? Okay. So why are you going to the Supreme Court? You said you're going to the Supreme Court. Why are you going to the Supreme Court if they don't serve justice in courts? What else are you going? What are you going to the Supreme Court for? What is it?
I can have my real date for
Not paying his business tax.
So you're just going to go straight to the Supreme Court? You can't do that.
I didn't say I was going to do that.
You said all the other courts are BS.
Well, I'm going to go through them. I'm going to go through all the rest of the courts.
I got you.
Like I said, man, y'all don't have it figured out. Y'all figure out. You spend all your time on the streets. I spend my time in the books. Because I understand you don't. It's certain things you don't understand. You just focus on the Constitution.
The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court's interpretation of the Constitution. Yes. Yeah.
But they interpret law. I understand that.
Because that's, how we decide what's legal and what's not. It's the Supreme Court's interpretation of the United States Constitution, which I'm sworn to uphold.
Yeah. There's more to that. It ain't just the Constitution, man. You got trust law, you got amity, you got more to that.
What is amity? Explain that to me.
It's more to it. I'm not going to run down through all this. I'm not going to do that.
Because you don't know, or because you don't want to?
I'm not going to rack my brain telling you. You're not going to be able to hold the information anyway.
Well, I can try, man.
No.
I want you to make me better.
No.
I really do. I want you to make me a better police officer. Because I care. I want to help the community. So make me better. By imparting this 10 years of law school knowledge on me. I mean, I only know we got a few
permits from the school.
Yeah, we only got a few more minutes, but we only got a few more minutes, but I'm all ears. I'm all ears.
You are legal.
Yes, please tell me.
So I'm going to run all this knowledge to you.
You can give me the most important parts. Because I care. Well, okay. Explain to me what amity is. I've never heard that word.
You've never heard of amity or maritime?
No, I haven't. The only maritime means like naval, nautical stuff. That's all I know about maritime. So what is?
All you know about maritime?
Yeah, because it has absolutely nothing to do with being a police officer.
So you don't know that law has encroached on the land.
What? Well, explain to me what the law is.
I want you to think of, I'm going to do this in layman terms because I don't.
Please, buddy, I need it as simple as you can give it.
I don't really.
Y'all gonna spend another one?
No, hold on, we're having a law lesson.
Okay, so imagine a tadpole.
A tadpole, okay.
Tadpole.
Sure.
Tadpole swims